This video is to help you set up grading categories that will sync from Schoology to PowerSchool. So one of the very first things that you'll have to do is go to the gradebook, and you're going to set up your categories. So I already actually have some categories set up. And so you would go to under gradebook, you're going to go to grade setup right underneath of it. So under grade setup, you can see I already have homework, lab. I don't know why I have 2 quiz categories and a test category. But if you want to set up, yours probably doesn't have any categories or maybe just one, you would click on this add button. So I'm going to name my category. Maybe I'll put projects. They're just total points, and I don't want to drop any of them right now. So that would affect your Schoology gradebook, and I'm not really using my Schoology gradebook for my grade, my actual official gradebook. I'm just using PowerSchool. So I just need the category. So right here, here's my projects. So you can put in your different categories if you want. You can weight them. And all of this other one shouldn't change anything, so you would click Save Changes. I'll save those changes. Okay, now to make sure that those categories sync up with your PowerSchool categories, you have to go over to PowerSchool. On the left-hand side, all the way to the bottom, is the PowerSchool button. So everything by default is going to come in, even though you have it set up in Schoology as a quiz or a test or something else, is going to come in as homework. So I got to switch that. And I do that by going over to the Configuration tab. And so here you can see that these Schoology course categories that I have, so here's my projects that I already did, are coming in as homework. And I don't want them all to come into homework because in PowerSchool my categories are weighted. So I do want different categories. So I'm going to customize the grade category mapping right here. So in PowerSchool I have these 4 categories that I can sync with. What Schoology category do I want to sync with the PowerSchool category homework? And I'll click on homework here. And I want my quizzes to sync with quiz, and I want my test to sync with test. And for me, I have labs, but it won't sync to, if I create my own PowerSchool category called labs, it won't sync to my custom PowerSchool categories. It will only go to projects. So I count all my labs now as projects. Actually, I can make it a lab here and go to project here because it is a lab in Schoology. So I have, these are my categories that I set up, and I'm going to save those. And I'm actually going to say that labs and projects are both going to go to projects. And since I have 2 quizzes, I'm going to put both of them because I'm not sure why I have that. It shouldn't affect anything. Okay, so now I have it all set up. Now when I go and look at my materials, so let's go to an assignment that I have given the students. If I want my materials, I need to go when I create my material and it's a grading category, I can choose my grading category and it will automatically sync. So right here, for these kind of assignments, I like to just put the grades directly into PowerSchool instead of through Schoology, so I leave it as ungraded. If you do not want something to sync with Schoology, leave it as the category ungraded. But here you can see all my other categories that I could choose, and that would automatically sync to PowerSchool.